Hello everyone. This is your brother, your cousin, your boy, but most importantly, your favorite chef, Chef D, who is the owner and executive chef of Good Catering Company. All right, everybody, as promised, I am back with you with one of so many cooking videos. And on today, we're gonna be baking just a little bit, and we're gonna bake one of my favorites, which is a peach cobbler pound cake. You got pound cake, you got peach cobbler. We're gonna put them together and we're gonna make it delicious, okay? So let's talk about our ingredients, okay? We've got 3 cups of all-purpose flour. We've got, in this little bowl right here, I have a mixture of 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, ground cinnamon, okay? I've got 1 teaspoon of peach gelatin. I have a 1/4 teaspoon of salt, and also a 1/4 teaspoon of baking powder as well too. I've also got, in this little bowl, a tablespoon of milk, whole milk. You can use buttermilk if you plan to, or you can also use 2% milk as well too, just as long as it's a tablespoon, as well as 1 tablespoon of sour cream, okay? In this little bowl, we have about 3 to 4 tablespoons of chopped peaches. You can use fresh peaches, frozen peaches, or canned peaches, okay? Whichever kind, as long as it's in between 3 to 4 tablespoons, nice and finely chopped up. And in here we have all of our flavors and extracts. I have about a teaspoon of good vanilla. I have a teaspoon of some peach liqueur, and I have a tablespoon of the peach juice as well too. We've got 6 eggs. We've got 3 cups of granulated sugar. We've got 3 sticks of butter, and we've got 1 8-ounce block, actually 1 8-ounce block of cream cheese for this pound cake, okay? And then the only equipment that you're going to need is going to be a KitchenAid mixer or any kind of mixer, that electric mixer that you have, a spatula, and then whatever kind of butt pan you're going to be using. I'm going to show you what butt pan I'm going to use later on, okay? So let's pull it all together. All right. Right in here, we're gonna put in our butter. Now you wanna make sure your butter is nice and soft, so it'll cream up nicely. That into the sink, and we're gonna also put in our cream cheese, which has also been sitting out as well too. And you're gonna cream this for about 5 minutes, give or take 5 minutes. Once it all comes together, then we're gonna gently add in our sugar in a few seconds, okay? And this is the butt pan that I'm going to be using. I've already sprayed it. For those who like to do the pan spray and the flour, feel free to do so. But this is a nice silicone baking pan as well too. So once it bakes, it easily releases. But I still give just a little bit of pan spray just to make sure that I'm good on it, okay? Now when we begin to add our sugar in, make sure you cut that speed down so you don't have sugar flying all in your face and all over the kitchen floor and all everywhere. And you got to clean up your whole kitchen, okay? So when you're about to add your dry ingredients, you want to make sure you slow that speed down. And if you can see in here, my cream cheese and my butter has nicely incorporated. And the longer we go, the more air that's going to get in there, and that's going to give us a more fluffier and lighter cake. It's not going to be as dense as usual pound cakes are, okay? Now remember, in baking, you want to be patient. Don't rush it. Okay, if you try to be a baker or a pastry chef, if you ain't got no patience, then you might want to invest in probably buying a patience plan, because it ain't gonna work for you if you ain't patient, okay? So I've cut my speed down a little bit. I'm gonna gently add in my sugar. Alrighty. The last of our sugar, boom, right in there. Next, we're going to add in our eggs one by one. One at a time. Now, it's okay if one of them fall in there at the other time. It's okay. And you don't want to add the next egg until the other one has incorporated into the batter. So that one's done. To our next one. Boom. And then our last egg. Perfect. Alright, now I'm going to cut this off. I'm going to lift up. What you always want to do is make sure you scrape down the sides, because we all know, even though these mixers have these little scrapers on the side and has a nice little dip, sometimes they don't reach the bottom. So I'm going to take that time to try not to make a mess. Alright, we're doing good so far. Perfect. Back down in there. Make sure I lock my mixer. And we're going back in there. Perfect. Alright. Next thing we're going in with is our dry ingredients, okay? Now this is a traditional sour cream pound cake recipe. It's not like your regular pound cake recipe that has the milk. So if it would have had like the cup of milk or whatever, you'd be alternating between the flour and the milk, okay? With this being a sour cream pound cake, all the flour is going to go in 1 cup at a time, and then you're going to fold in your additives at the end, whatever kind of flavor it may be, okay? So I'm going to cut this down a little bit because I ain't trying to be having flour all over my face and in my hair and all of my kitchen. And just like I did with my sugar, same thing with the flour. And it says a cup at a time. I'm gonna eyeball a cup at a time, okay? And if you want to, you can use a cup measure and put a cup in at a time. As soon as it's incorporated, go in with your next one. Okay? And it's fine. Some of that flour gets out there. It's gonna be all perfectly fine. It happens all the time. And then we got our last cup of flour going right on in there. Wham, bam, shalam. I'm gonna cut the speed up just a tad bit. Boom. Now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put all of my additives in there all at one time. So my milk and my sour cream, my baking powder, salt, cinnamon, and peach gelatin, my extracts as well as my peach juice, and my crushed peaches as well. Cut it on low. I'm gonna let the mixer do a little bit of work, then I'm gonna cut it off and finish it with my spatula. Boom, because I don't want to over mix it. Because if you over mix it, you're gonna have one tough cake. All right, let's lift up this handle. Gonna scrape down. You can already smell the peach flavor. And that's coming from the fresh peaches that's in there chopped up, as well as the juice, and then that peach gelatin also adds a nice peach flavor as well too. Okay, let me rinse off my hands just a little bit. All right, I'm taking this off. I'm just gonna give it a nice scrape. Make sure everything is incorporated. That's good. All right, I got my pan right here, already sprayed. And what I like to do whenever I'm putting in the pan like this, kind of like to go around just like that to make sure it's evenly distributed. Sometimes I'll get my little ice cream scooper out and I'll kind of scoop. Okay. Now this is a smaller button pan, so that means this recipe you can make 2 9-inch swirl cakes. Okay, so I've got some batter left over right here. So I'm gonna put that into another swirl button pan. Alrighty. So that's already set and ready to go. And into the oven. Oven is preheated at 300 degrees. Make sure you have a timer set for 1 hour and 30 minutes. Matter of fact, Siri, set me a timer for 1 hour and 30 minutes, please. Hey Siri, set me a timer for 1 hour and 30 minutes. See, Siri don't want to listen to me sometimes, okay? She do what she want to. There she go. See, she's a 30. Siri, 1 hour and 30 minutes. She doing what she want to do, all right? So we're gonna be baking this for 1 hour and 30 minutes. And when we come back, we're gonna have a beautiful, delicious peach cobbler pound cake. And I'm gonna show you how to decorate it with some peaches that's gonna be encrusted in some brown sugar and graham cracker crumbs, as well as a simple powdered sugar icing, and also some crumble on top as well too, to give it a little bit of texture and more flavor, okay? So I'm gonna come right back and we're gonna have a beautiful peach cobbler pound cake. We're gonna decorate it, okay? We're gonna put it all together. Siri, that's not what I told you. See, 1 hour and 30 minutes, Siri. 1 hour and 30 minutes. Timer set. All right, it has been 1 hour and 30 minutes. Boom. We have cooled a little bit. Cardboard. Always want to do it on the white side. All right, I'm gonna flip this over. Fingers crossed. Boom. Thank you, pizza pan. You have served your purpose. I'm gonna lift this up on my little cake pan, and let's see, we're gonna see what we got. Fingers crossed, y'all. See, this would be the nerve-wracking part of making the cake. And, ooh, look at that. Now we could stop there, but you know, Chef D, I'm gonna take it an extra step. Okay, so let me get my black gloves on. All right, so we got 3 different things we're gonna add to this. I took some peaches And I just took about a cup of brown sugar and about a half a cup of some graham cracker crumbs crushed up, and just rolled the peaches in that, and just froze them a little bit, okay? If I wanted to really take it there, I would deep fry them though, but I ain't gonna go that extra now. Not this time, not this go around, okay? And also we have our icing, cup of powdered sugar, and about 2 tablespoons of milk, and added a little bit of peach liqueur, about a teaspoon of that in there as well too, and that gave me my nice royal icing, okay? Right here I have some more of the brown sugar and the graham cracker crumb mixture. I almost forgot what I put in here, y'all. The brown sugar and the graham cracker crumb mixture is in there just to kind of give me just a little bit extra texture, okay? All right, so first off, I'm gonna place my peaches up here, okay? I'm just gonna use a little swirl, the little curves that's in there, and place them right there, okay? And just you know, giving your peach cobbler pound cake just a little bit of extra oomph. You know, we're all about that little extra oomph when it comes to baking desserts, and all the rest of them, I'm gonna pop them right there in the middle, okay? And then next we come with our icing, then we'll finish with our crumble, okay? So with the icing, you basically just want to drizzle and come all the way around the cake, and then go as much or as little as you want to. This is good right here, y'all. This is it. This is how you do it. Now you want to make sure you let your cake cool, because the more you let your cake cool, the more that icing is going to adhere to it. It's going to give you like a nice little crust to it with the icing. And then lastly, we want to finish up with the brown sugar graham cracker crumble. You want to finish up with that, and then that's it. That's the cake, y'all. Serve this with some butter pecan ice cream or some regular vanilla ice cream. Oh, you're gonna be set. You are going to be set. Look at that. And that's it. That is my version of a peach cobbler pound cake. Look at there. You know what? I think I'm gonna take a slice of it. Let me grab a plate and a knife. We're gonna taste this. Grab a nice old pretty white plate. Now I ain't gonna do no ice cream. I'm just gonna do the cake. And we're gonna take a nice slice of this. Let's see what it looks like on the inside. Oh, look at there. You see some of the peaches are in there. They're right there. Grab that fork. We're gonna see how I did. That's it, y'all. Ooh, my God. All right. Remember, make this for Sunday dinner, for a regular random Wednesday night dinner, whatever. You know, this cake is just basically taking pound cake, peach cobbler, bringing almost the best of both worlds when it comes to southern desserts, and just putting them together. Okay, this recipe right here, simple and easy. Try it at home. Try it at your next event or your next Sunday dinner as well. Now trust me, you are going to enjoy this peach cobbler pound cake. Okay, make sure you like, you share, and you hit that subscribe button as well too. And also make sure you tune into my previous videos as well too, which is posted on my channel. This is Cooking Live with Chef D. Thank you so much for joining me. Y'all have a good one.